as a news anchor, and people view you as a superstar, so to say. So no one would ever imagine that it could happen to me.
My mother was in an abusive relationship, and she needed to get away and keep us all safe.
Ultimately, I was embarrassed. Something like this could happen to me, or this is the guy that I chose, the abusive one. Why wasn't I smarter than that?
There was 5 of us, 3 brothers and 2 sisters. I've seen him slap her, punch her, basically treat her like he was fist fighting with another man.
And I remember him hitting me so hard that my head hit the window.
And to see not only what your mother goes through, but what your father is doing, like, you can't do, why are you doing this? This is not right.
It meant a lot to her to keep me and my sister safe, more importantly than herself.
I remember distinctly, he tossed me over into the kitchen and said, "I hate you."
Might have had no idea what his rage would bring next.
And it was very hurtful, and I didn't know what to do. I had never been in such a volatile situation.
Abuse does far more mentally and emotionally to you than it ever could do physically, in my personal opinion.
And we packed within 4 hours. We packed me, my 5-week-old son, my dog, and we got in my car and drove to Georgia, to Augusta.
I remember going to Safe Homes. I remember us not having anything but the clothes on our backs, and they provided us with clothing and food and shelter and just a nice place to stay.
They gave me counseling. They really held my hand and guided me step by step as to what I needed to do.
The support groups were great because I got to see other women who experienced the same thing as I did. I got to talk about my experience without facing any judgment.
I remember so well the staff and everyone just being wonderful and making us feel welcome.
This excellent program that they have that's helping women get out of situations like that, because I could have been in it a whole lot longer, maybe until today, had I not had the guidance to take the stand. Safe Homes did it for me.
I'm going to be okay because I had the support of Safe Homes. I had the support of women who had been there before, and they made it out, and I was going to make it out too, and I did.